Hola, aloha, buongiorno, buongiorni, namaste, ohayo, agamasma, zdravstvuyte, chinsa. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I can't speak properly today, very knackered. The heat makes me tired, but my name is Brunel and welcome to my channel. And I am doing another test. This time round is from Tam Beauty, the people who look after Makeup Revolution and who also created Makeup Obsession and others as well. And what is it? It is called the Mega Bake Sponge. So is this baby here, boom boom boom, which is a black sponge. It does look a bit funny because it's wet at the moment. I'll get into that in a little while. And just to read what it claims to be able to do, it says here, and my mouth's not working properly today again. So the ultimate blender to bake and sculpt. Used with pressed or loose powder and apply heavily to your T-zone and under eyes to set and bake your makeup up and then dust away. To ensure it lasts all day, keep your base matte as well as diffusing imperfections. Perfect shape for carving out your cheekbones as well as applying powder under the eyes. So very versatile. You have it, you can sculpt to perfection and boom 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 and set to perfection. And well, does it work? It retails for £5.99. Is it worth buying, or should you just stick with your normal stuff, your beauty blender or your sponges, and don't bother with this? We'll find out. Let's test it. All right, so let's get started. Let's see. It comes in this packaging, just plastic packaging, and there's the back of it. No instructions as usual with Makeup Revolution. Maybe you guys need to work on your instructions, but I presume it should be nice and simple to actually be able to apply. And so let's see, you just pull it and voila. And right, so there you go. There's the sponge. Ooh, first impression, it's got the Makeup Revolution logo there. It is actually super soft, actually better quality than I was expecting. It does feel really super soft. So I am presuming that what you do is you do that, boom boom, and you've got this area here for underneath the eyes. So we're going to start with under the eyes, and let's see just how precise it is. So I'm going to take, let's see which end is sharper. Let's take this end, and I'm just going to dip it in the actual powder. And the powder that I'm using is a mixture of Sacha's Buttercup and Ben Nye's Sienna, which has got a bit of red to help mix the two together, because Sacha Buttercup was a bit too yellow. It's a nicer yellow, but I just wanted something a bit more with more red to it. So let's see how that applies. So the amount it picks up is not too bad. And now we're just going to try it out. Okay, so press it down, since this is going to be for baking. Now I do know that baking is not for everyone, and if you have got dry skin, stay away from baking, honestly. If you've got super oily skin like mine, then actually this applies quite nicely. If you've got super oily skin, then you can get away with baking. And I don't do baking all the time. I mean, I do put a bit of powder to set everything, and I usually take it off. I don't actually bake at all. But on super hot days, like today's going to be 30 degrees, I need a little bit of baking to help extend the life of my foundation and makeup. Otherwise, everything just literally drips off. So let's see. So applying this is nice and super easy. It does actually come out quite even, actually. And it's not bad. Now, let's see how it reaches under the eyes. Right, now this is as much as I can get it. So if I go any further, then I'm going to be highlighting my nose, or setting my nose, which I don't want to do. So with that, it needs to have more angles in that, or rather, if you have a beauty blender that's pointed, that will more likely get into those particular inner corners. But with regards to the application itself, it's actually super smooth, much smoother than I was expecting, and which means that actually you can actually double it. You can go for more. You can set it even more by adding more powder, because it actually puts it in thin layers, not big clumpy layers, which is really good. Now I'm just going to turn this side and then see if I can do my nose. and how precise that is. Oh, very precise. Okay, so that works. And let's try the forehead. The thing about this is actually you can twist it whichever way you like. So instead of going that way, you can do that on the top end and then turn it this way. And it really does make it really smooth. I'm quite surprised. It's okay. I wasn't expecting that. And I suppose you can take the edge there for the chin area and do that. I love the fact that it's actually in thin layers. I really was expecting it to be great big clumpy bits all over the place, but it isn't like that at all. And now you can really press it into the skin. Now let's try the big ones, and let's see. So I'm going to try, and I'm trying with the Laura Mercier powder in, I think it's medium deep. It's called what it's called, translucent. Yeah, translucent powder, medium deep. Normally I don't actually highlight underneath the contour at all. I don't like it being too sharp, but super easy. Look at that. Very nice actually. And let's try the other side. So you don't really need much. It's just literally you want to get it on the border of the line there, so you don't need to cover the whole thing. So let's try it. Okay, I've got it. Let's see it that way. Turn it around. Turn it around. That's better. And then you can press it. So you can actually literally pour as much powder or as little as you want, and then just that. Use all sides actually, and start applying it all over your face to bake. Now I know I'm supposed to be going over with a lighter shade, but I'll blend that in because I'm not really one for really sharp. But let's see how that turns out. But actually you can see, okay. Set around my nose, because my nose gets really, I breathe through my nose, which I know sounds a bit strange, but what I mean is here. If my nose sweats here, then I know I'm really hot. That's how I can tell when I'm really hot. So I'm just pressing the rest of the product along the rest of my face. And that's it, nice and simple actually. I like it. What can I say? I like it. I know that with these things, you know, they can be gimmicky, and a lot of the stuff is, and let's face it, Makeup Revolution does come up with their stuff, silicone and so on, silicone applicators, and they come up, and the silicone brushes as well, and they can be a bit gimmicky, and you guys have seen my previous videos where I've actually reviewed some of those. I don't mind experimenting. I love experimenting with stuff, but sometimes they just completely fail. This actually is not bad at all. It does make things a lot quicker. I like it so far. So I'm just going to go and dust off and finish off and smooth off the rest of my face, and then we're also going to take it a bit further because I want to see how this washes and how quickly it washes properly. So I'm not going to use any amazing product to wash it with, just something that you find in your home, which is like fairy liquid. So I'm just going to try that. Let's go, and we're going to see a video of washing it, and hopefully it washes out super quick. And if it does, by all means, go out and buy it. Okay, so as you can see, just with one hand, sorry, a bit of a shaky camera there. I'm holding the camera with my left hand, which is the weakest one, but I just put a little bit of fairy liquid, and I'm just squeezing the sponge. At this point, I'm not too sure how much to squeeze it because I didn't want it to lose its shape, so I was just doing that gently. It is super soft. It doesn't hold too much foam inside, and it's so easy to clean up. Literally took less than 1 minute to clean this baby up, and what can I say? Love it. And voila, face is all done. And what can I say about the item? It's £5.99, as I mentioned. Is it worth buying? Absolutely. It's I mean, first of all, it doesn't break the bank. It's a low amount. You don't have to buy it. Your life is not going to end because you haven't bought this. However, if you are into sculpting perfect, precise lines across, this would be fantastic, because all you do is just whack, and then one perfect line and whack. Normally I'm not into those perfect lines, but it is very useful. Actually, I'm going to try it when it comes to even sculpting the nose and so on, and actually make it multi-useful. But I am glad I actually bought this. It is super soft. It is wet now, as you've seen from the my washing it. What you have to do is actually be very careful when after you wash it, not to press and squeeze too much. Otherwise you could actually have it wonky and lose the shape. Now it may be that the shape comes back after it's completely dried, and if that's the case, I'll update it in the notes as well and let you know. Or if it stays exactly slightly wonky like this, and therefore you do have to be super careful when washing it to make sure you don't really squeeze it too hard. It was very easy to clean, as you could see. It is, as I said, it's £5.99, and it does what it's meant to, actually, for a change. So I'm very pleased that I actually bought this, and it is a thumbs up from me. But again, as usual, you don't have to like what I say. You don't have to agree with me. It's up to you. It's your money at the end of the day, whether you wish to spend it or not. And anyway, I am knackered and I'm going to go now, and I thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Do you like the eye makeup look? Purple eyelashes, purple, boom, boom. If you're interested in this makeup look, hopefully I remember it. It's very simple. Let me know in the comment box as well, and I will do it. Thank you. Bye.